You are watching Premier Fight Series 2 on UFFL. I'm Heather. I'm Tasia. I'm Liliana. Stay tuned.
We're out here at LaGrave Park, and it is pumped up, baby. It's amped. I've got to tell you, I'm excited. You need to shut me down right now, Lisa. Tell me about the main event, baby.
Well, the main event is Chris Fice versus Michael Franks. Chris Fice comes out of Team Takedown. So when you say Team Takedown, you know automatically that they...
Bad boys.
Bad boys and a huge wrestling background. Co-main event is Paige Van Zandt versus Amber Stotzenberger. Paige is coming out of a big win against Jordan Gaza, so this is going to be her second fight. She's coming up against Amber Stotzenberger, who's from Dallas, who trains out of Moeller's Jiu-Jitsu. Big shout out to Crusade MMA for our shirts.
That it is. Stay tuned for these results.
Work the body. Take it.
Being bout number one, he walks out a winner, climbing to the cage with Jeremy McCombs at 258 of the very first round. Baby, it's lights out for Mr. McCombs. Tell me about what went on in there.
And once I put these hands on him, man, it was no more. He didn't want nothing. He wanted to lay there. He wanted me to come to the ground. I said, we're not going with that tonight. I defended all his takedowns. I think I caught him with a few good knees. I really those knees is what I really think that's what set it up. I think, and then that hit right here, right to his eye. And I told him, I told my girl, I said, I'm gonna hit him with this overhand right. And I think that's exactly. We're gonna watch the tape to make sure, but I'm sure that's what I hit him with.
Just don't be caught at the end of one of these, baby, because it'll be lights out. How about some last minute shout outs?
I'm gonna get a shout out to Phalanx MMA Academy, Derwin Lamb, my head coach, Alex Madrid, my manager, Matt Rosini, Imperial Fight Management, Torque for sponsoring this gear. Shout out to my girl Dee Dee, she over in the back. And man, as I say, it was really important that I did this, man. I needed a win just to really help me want to keep going. And then my coach already put it out there on Facebook that Phalanx is going 4-0 tonight.
Pretty much right now, Melisar is controlling the fight by taking him down. He's throwing a 1-2. I'm very impressed with his striking. You know, of course, Sidney wants to keep it standing, and Melisar's like, okay, we'll stand.
It's Elizar Rodriguez. He walks into the cage with a guy named Sydney Skylar Kadri out of TFS. And Elizar walks out. A unanimous decision. It is 29-28, 30-27, and a 29-28 decision. All in favor of this man. Congratulations right here, Elizar. We've been following you for a good while. First of all, tell me, how was it inside the cage? It looked like it was pretty rough. You took a little hit right here.
It was actually rough, and there's no lying about it. As you can tell with my face, I obviously took some damage.
I'll tell you what, Skylar came out, he was a stand-up. When you took him to the ground, it was quite obvious. On the ground, you were very, very comfortable. But you look very comfortable at sometimes striking with him.
Yeah, I've been working on my striking a lot, and I'm not afraid to stand with anybody.
I got to tell you, look at this Crusader, Crusade MMA right here.
Big shout out.
Big shout out. How about some more shout outs right quick? And we always give you that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Alan Moeller, Moeller MMA, Reyes Jiu-Jitsu, Jose Reyes, William Capuzano, Tristan Grimsley, Amber, she's fighting tonight. Shout out to her. Shout out to all my training partners. You know who you are. And all my family and friends that came to support me today.
I love this man, baby. I wrap my arm around this man, not only because he's a friend, but you know what? He brings us the action. You stay tuned.
Bring it to him, Cash!
Attack!
Hey, relax.
I give the first round to Kashif. Right there, attack him! Kashif threw a vicious right hook to the body, dropped him, did some ground and pound, and the referee stopped it. So second round to Kashif. Good job, baby. Tony got in the first probably 5 seconds of the fight a double takedown, double leg takedown, and I give Tony the first round. So let's see what's going on and what's going to happen in the second round.
Footwork, Tony!
Go ahead, left! Watch the left! Watch the left! There you go. Tony got his back finally, but wasn't able to sink the choke in. Then it was back up to standing up for the last 30 seconds. Cage control knees, foot stomps. I give Tony the second round again, so he's 2 up. Remains undefeated. He's 2-0. Congratulations, Tony. Pretty much you controlled all 3 rounds. I gave you all 3 rounds. You had a lot of great cage control. In the second round, he threw a overhand left and caught you, and that's when you took him down. Were you, did you feel like you were a threat at that point?
Oh, I felt like he's dangerous for sure. He hits hard, and but after I took his shot, I was like, well, okay, you know, I'm not going nowhere. So you know, it gave me some confidence, but at the same time, I had to be, you know, cautious. Yeah, but then you know, I could see the swing coming after that, and then I timed it and shot in.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to shout out to Lisa Marie, Angel, and I want to shout out to Roland Gomez and UFFL for doing these awesome interviews. My Genesis folks and Phalanx folks and my coaches and everyone for watching.
Cody Tipton at Premier Fight Series 2, 2-0. You're watching UFFL Combat TV, and you just been hit.
I've got Zach board right here. He walks in 0-1. He walks out 1-1 with a TKO, 2 minutes and 57 seconds of the very first round. Now go ahead and tell me, Zach, you come to the cage with a guy by the name of Arturo Ariando. Tell me about the whole match. Tell me about the low blow. Tell me what happened.
Arturo Ariando, he actually came out a lot better than what I thought he was. I thought he was going to come out a lot slower, came out a lot faster, hitting hard. Very good athlete, a lot of respect.
Now let's talk about the end, baby. It is huge. It is massive. Tell me about the end. How does it come?
Man, I can't really say. We just kept on throwing them blows, just kept on throwing like that. It was just one of them connected. That's all it was.
Well, let me tell you, they were going toe to toe, and I'm going to tell you, Arturo didn't back up. Nobody gave up 1 inch, but he landed a right, and down goes Arturo. And guess what? Hammer fist, baby. It's TKO. It's lights out at 2:57. Okay, how about some last minute shout outs? Anything you want to say to your fight fans, to your trainers, anybody, coaches?
Thanks. Mr. Kurt Brandon get me into the American Academy of Martial Arts for a long period of time, 19 years. My buddy Jacob, grew up with him since 19 years, American Karate. My cousin Darren Lamb with Phalanx MMA, moving on up the powerhouse. Thanks Travis Luder for having me on my ground game and other things too as well. And most of all, like that, thank God for giving me the strength to do this and do this and do this.
Hey, I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he's got a golly, an arsenal of people around here. But it is UFFL. You just been here.
I got to commend Paige because she looks really good on the ground. She almost had an arm bar in there, but wasn't able to get it. Paige looks very, very, very good at the last minute, so I give Paige, she's 2-up. So here we go into the third round.
For the winner by unanimous decision, 12 games.
What do you think you did in your fight?
I thought I had a great first round. I thought I had that first round for sure. Second and third, she was active. I tried to be just as active, but I guess the judges saw differently. I think I did good for my first pro debut. She did great, and I'm proud of her. She's 2-0, beat 2 Texas girls. I hope we meet again.
Any shout outs to your trainers and sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank my team for coming out, my family, my coach especially, my sponsors, I'm going to go, MP Construction, Michelle Holcomb from Inova, Richardson, and one more, sorry, my daughter. Yeah, Knockout, of course, for sporting this great gear for me.
Well, there you have it, Albert Stotzenberger making her pro debut.
I'll be back.
There you go, she'll be back. She remains undefeated. She's 2-0. Paige, you took this on the last minute fight. 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And in your pro debut, you fought against Jordan Gaza, another Texas girl, and again you took that on the last minute. So this seems like fighting Texas and last minute fights are working for you.
It seems like it. I mean, I love fighting, so last minute's fine other than the weight cut. That's terrible.
She's from Las Vegas, right?
Yes, I am from Las Vegas.
And then you also you're training at a new gym, correct?
I'm training at the House of Rue with Ron Frazier. It's a new gym. It was really short notice, so he was really frustrated that he couldn't come out and watch or come out and corner me. He's an amazing coach, and I love him to death. But luckily, I have a really good team that could follow me out, and I was ready to fight. So
there you
have
it. Any shout outs?
Yes, I want to thank Jesus Christ, first of all. He goes in there with me every day. I want to thank my parents and all my fans coming out and watching me. I want to thank all my sponsors, the House of Rue, all my old coaches that helped me get to the point that I am now.
There you have it, Paige Van Zandt. She walks in undefeated and walks out undefeated at Amber's hometown. Anything you're gonna do after this? What's next for you? Are you gonna take another short notice fight?
Right now I'm gonna go eat, but I don't know, if I live every day, like day by day, and what comes, comes. So.
This is 12 gauge Paige Van Zandt from Las Vegas, Nevada. You're watching UFFL Combat TV, and you just been hit.
Yeah, you stay back here. You know, you can walk in the park.
Here's the back. Knees. Everything you got. That body, go and get fights. Go squeeze that body triangle. On top. He's getting tired. He's breathing out of his mouth.
Keep your jab working. On his butt,
You got him.
Put him to sleep.
I go to sleep.
Put him to sleep.
Hey. Damn it. Damn it.
That's it. Fight's over.
I tell you what, the newness has not worn off because the end comes at 2 minutes and 46 seconds of the second round. It was a tough little fight. It was a TKO. Let's go and talk about Michael Franks right here.
Mika Franks, tough kid, man. I had him in some chokes that most people go down to.
I know it.
And he defended and got on top of me and beat me up a little at the end.
Acknowledgements.
Man, my sponsors, Better Health Sports in Arlington, Jimmy John's Mansfield, Team Takedown, all my trainers, training partners there. Genesis Jiu-Jitsu for having us over there.
Sure.
And our new gym, Velocity Fitness, come check it out. We're in North Arlington off Pantego and 303. Get up there and train with some of the best, guys.
I've got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he walks in 4-0, he walks out 5-0. The man knows no defeat. It is none other than
every day in the gym. Every day in the gym.
I love the Chris Weiss and the Michael Franks fight. Tell me about it.
Well, you know, Chris Weiss is with Team Takedown, so you already know what Team Takedown stands for. They have great wrestling background. He fought a very tough guy. Standing up, I'm going to give it to Franks.
Sure.
I'm going to give it to him. Of course, Chris got a few takedowns and got his back, and it was over.
Well, I tell you what, all three judges' scorecard read 29-28 in a unanimous vote for Paige Van Zandt. I show her at 1-0, walking out at 2-0, all the way back to Las Vegas. Without getting too much into detail, Jabari Shakur takes a win over Jeremy McCombs. That is a KO at 2 minutes and 58 seconds of the first round.
Phalanx Powerhouse.
There you go. And then Elisad Rodriguez takes a unanimous decision over Skylar Sidney Kadri. And in the third bout, Kashif Shalaran takes a second round stoppage at 149 due to strikes over Heron Saucedo.
Phalanx Powerhouse.
There you go, baby. And then Tony Tipton takes a unanimous decision, 30-27 on all judges' scorecard over Jose Cabral.
Genesis Jiu-Jitsu and Phalanx Powerhouse.
And then Zach Board, baby, out of I've Got to Beat Her to the Punch. Phalanx MMA Academy, baby, taking a first round, 2 minute and 57 second TKO over Arturo Ariano. Close it up, sweetheart.
You know what? Good job. You know, Premier Fight Series brought it again. Premier Fight Series 2, big ups to Rafael Casillas for putting these cards together, because I don't think one fight was boring. And usually you have a few, but this one was all exciting, all 7 fights. Hey, congrats to Phalanx Powerhouse. They were 4-0 tonight. And now we're gonna enjoy the rest of the night. We're gonna party up, you know? So, Angel, the man in the back, good job for tonight.
Okay, baby, you ready? You've just been hit!